Okay, I said I would show you quickly or briefly how the rovings work. Okay, this is actually a half of roving of Ronnie fur that I've already started spinning. That's what you'll see on the spinning portion of this thing, of these videos. Um, you can see this very light stuff on the top. That is the alpaca, the gray alpaca fur. Inside, you see these darker pieces, okay? This is all Ronnie, okay? And again, on the other side, the thin, light layer of the alpaca fur. These are very light, very delicate. You can actually see how many times, or you can see how many layers in here. I did a Ronnie fur if you want to sit and count them, but you can actually see the little sandwich pieces between the two. Again, you can see it in here too. Alpaca, you can't really see the alpaca because it's so thin on the top and on the bottom, but you can see this is all Ronnie fur. Okay. Um, when I make them, you saw the other rovings, they're about a little more. This I pulled one off and I already started spinning it. And then I remembered I promised to show you this section or this part of breaking up the rovings. So what I do is usually I just set them up like in any way. Sometimes I just hold them up in the air. But I would take it and I would break off, okay, what I wanted. Like I said, I prefer to have them as thin as I possibly can. I could probably go a little thinner than this, but I risk breaking it, and then that would mean I would have to do this video over again, and I don't want to do the video over again. Yes, I got a little piece of straw in there. It was probably something left over from the carder. Let's see, I broke it into two parts, two very delicate parts. Again, you can't see the long alpaca fur in there, but most of all, this is just the Ronnie fur. See, some of it came out, the little pieces of Ronnie fur. Okay, once it's at this point, again, see how delicate? Once it's at this point, this is the stuff that I feed into the spinning wheel. Okay, so that's why I store it thick instead of thin like this. Otherwise, I'd be picking up little tiny pieces of Ronnie fur all over the place. Because once it's like this, it's not easily stored. So that's why I leave them in thick pieces and break them off as I need them. So yeah, this is a roving. Also, when I spin, Megan likes to keep them whole like this, long. I think I explained on that video I don't like to keep them long like that. So what I'll do is I like to have short ones. So I just pull it apart and break it into even smaller pieces. And I like to do small chunks like this. So now that this is all apart and I have 4 pieces here, I'm really going to have to get to spinning this now before the air blows it away, because see how light and delicate this stuff is. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now.